Hi there. For this topic, we'll be looking at coastal landforms caused by deposition. Firstly, beaches. Beaches can be found between the high and low water mark. Beaches are made by constructive waves moving rock fragments inland. Sand beaches are flat, wide, and have a long and gentle slope. Shingle beaches are steep, narrow, and have a short and steep slope. Let's just quickly recap that. Shingle beaches are steep and narrow, which means sand beaches are flat and wide. The characteristics of sand beaches: are they flat or steep? The correct answer is they're flat. Do they have a short and steep slope, or do they have a long and gentle slope? Correct answer is a long and gentle slope. Are they wide or narrow? Correct answer is that they are wide. In addition to beaches, the deposition of sediment forms bars, spits, and sand dunes. Sand dunes are piles of sand at the back of a beach. They are formed by wind moving deposited sand up the beach. Over time, older dunes move inland as they are pushed back by the formation of new embryo dunes. Bars. A bar is formed when a spit grows across a bay. Lagoons often form behind bars. Spits. When the coast changes direction in an estuary, where a river meets the sea, longshore drift continues to move sediment across the inlet. The river doesn't let the longshore drift completely join the coast on the other side, because the river has the energy to move the sediment. Spits are the long fingers of sand sticking out from one side of the coastland. They often have salt marshes behind them. Let's quickly recap that. What do we call new sand dunes? Are they baby dunes, youth dunes, toddler dunes, or embryo dunes? The correct answer is embryo dunes. What are the long fingers of sand sticking out from one side of the coastline? The correct answer is spits. They often have salt rocks behind them. The correct answer is salt marshes. Let's have a look at coastal landforms on the Dorset coast. The Dorset coast has alternating bands of hard rock, like limestone, and soft rock, like clay. The different rates at which these bands are eroded has resulted in the creation of many striking coastal landforms. Swanage Bay, the Foreland, and Studland Bay. Studland Bay and Swanage Bay are areas of soft rock that both have beaches. In between the bays is an area of hard rock, which has been eroded less. This headland is known as the Foreland. At the end of the Foreland is Old Harry, a stack, and Old Harry's wife, which is a stump. Lulworth Cove. Lulworth Cove is a small bay that formed because of a small gap being eroded in a band of hard limestone. The band of clay behind the limestone, which is made of soft clay, has been eroded to give the bay itself. Chesil Beach. Chesil Beach is a type of bar known as a tombolo, which means it adjoins the mainland to an island. There is a shallow lagoon behind Chesil Beach. Durdle Door. Durdle Door is a famous arch. Waves eroded the way the limestone headland until a cave formed, and eventually this cave turned into an arch. Let's just quickly recap that. What are different examples of coastal landforms on the Dorset coast? Swanage and Studland Bay, Chesil Beach, Durdle Door, and Lulworth Cove. Which of the following landforms is not found on the Dorset coast? Chesil Beach, Giant's Causeway, Lulworth Cove, or Durdle Door? The correct answer is the Giant's Causeway, because that's found in Northern Ireland. Let's quickly recap the differences between sand and shingle beaches. Beaches are made by constructive waves moving rock fragments inland. Sand beaches are flat, wide, and long with a gentle slope. Shingle beaches are short, steep, and narrow. And an example of a sand beach is the Maldives. A bar is formed when what grows across a what. It's when a spit grows across a bay. Quickly recap examples of coastal landforms on the Dorset coast again. Lulworth Cove, a small bay that is formed because of a small gap being eroded in a band of hard limestone. Chesil Beach, a type of bar known as a tombolo. The Foreland, a headland that is formed between Swanage and Studland Bays. Durdle Door, a famous arch. Which of these landforms is not caused by deposition? Sand dunes, spits, stacks, and bars. The correct answer is stacks. These are caused by erosion. What are the different materials that beaches can be made from? Correct answers are sand and shingle.